Welcome back to Vinyl Decal School. Thanks for joining me. So this week I thought I would just do some ideas for vinyl decals to sell if you own or are thinking about owning a Cricut Joy machine. The Cricut Joy wasn't around when I first got my Cricut, and neither was the maker actually, so I started off with an Explore Air 2. I've still got it now, 4 or so years later, still working fine. But I know some people start off with a Joy because obviously it's the cheapest option of the machines. So less of an investment if you've never used one before and you want to make sure you like it. But also it's so small so it can fit into a much smaller space than the other machines too. I don't have one, and in my Cricut comparison video, which you can watch here if you want to, I did say I didn't think the Joy was the best machine to choose if you know you want to start selling vinyl straight away. And I do still kind of stand by that. However, it was mostly because of the size of the Joy. You were kind of stuck with either getting Cricut branded vinyl, which is quite expensive, isn't the best quality, or kind of cutting down other rolls of vinyl in order to use those, and obviously that takes a lot of time. However, that has now changed since I did that video. So companies are actually starting to sell smaller rolls that specifically fit the Joy and are like 5.5 inches wide. So in the UK, Unique Vinyls was the first one I saw doing this. They do Joy size Oracle 651 sheets and rolls for a really good price. And also GM Crafts are soon going to be bringing out their own crafty vinyl, which works exactly like smart vinyl, if you've seen that. And they do those in a Joy size as well as 13 inches. Although it is quite expensive, so you probably have to bulk buy in order to get good prices on that. Then in Canada, there is Stick It Vinyl, although they only have a few colours at the moment. And in Australia, Scat Cats also do Cricut Joy size rolls, and they have some really great colour options. For you US customers, I'm really sorry I went through so many businesses. I couldn't find a single one that does non-Cricut Joy size vinyl. But I'm convinced there must be some out there. So please let me know in the comments if you find one. For you in the States, so there are constantly deals on the Cricut website for smart vinyl, which is a lot better quality than the standard vinyl, I'm told. And it lets you cut longer projects too. And I've heard you can get it even cheaper at Hobby Lobby too. And I'm sure there are different places you can get deals and discount codes, so just keep a lookout for those. And if I do find any sites selling alternative vinyl in smaller rolls, I will add them to the description. For a full list of vinyl suppliers for lots of different countries, please do check out my website. There are loads on there, and I'm sure Joy size rolls will become more common as suppliers realise what their competitors are doing. I do often add new companies on there when I see them as well, so keep checking back and let me know if you own a vinyl company and want to be added on there too. So now there are more options available and you can keep your material costs down. If you already own a Joy, I think it's a great thing to start selling adhesive vinyl decals with. Obviously, there are a lot of other things you can do, like it's really great for making cards and smaller iron-on decals and card gift tags and stuff like that. But in this video, I thought I would just give you ideas for adhesive decals in particular. So you do obviously have to bear in mind that you can only cut up to a 5-inch height, but there are still loads of things you can do. So, phone case stickers. These are a quick and affordable way for customers to customize their phones if they already have a blank case. And you can either do like a wrap type design, which is the shape of their specific phone, and then they just have to line up the outsides and stick it on, or to make it a bit easier, just do quotes or some kind of pattern or design that they can just stick it on there wherever they want it to go. Obviously you just want to make sure they've got the right kind of phone case, as some cases might not take to vinyl very well. The next one is bottle names. These still seem to be going strong with everyone wanting a customized bottle, especially as I think people like to switch them out now and again and change the style and change the colour, or just replace ones that have started peeling off. So just make sure you're paying attention to what is trending out there at the moment. Wraparound cup decals. So you can only do cups that are up to 5 inches tall, but that should cover a whole range of different glassware and cups and stuff. And As long as you get the dimensions right, you can make it super easy for customers to add different patterns and different designs to their own cups for either themselves or as gifts. Obviously, just make sure they're aware what they need to do to care for the item once the vinyl is applied. Banner decals. For very long banners, you would need smart vinyl, I think. But even shorter banners would be great for people throwing a party or who want to make their own signs. These are also great for the long vertical signs that people put outside their door, like Christmas and Halloween. But obviously just remember you can't make like the letters more than 5 inches wide. Plant pot or pen pot decals. These could be to add to pots as plant labels, to give to teachers as gifts, or for kids or adults to decorate their workspace. Just a super cheap way for people to give customized gifts basically, especially if they have lots to give. Jar labels. I think jar labels are still a great idea. I know it's getting easier to buy them in the shops in packs for really cheap prices, but the ones that come in packs have quite generic names. So if you can get a bit more specific and say do ones that have corn flour, gluten-free flour, spelt flour, for example, and think of lots of different unique things that you can't get in the shops, then you can cater to a certain audience that are looking for that type of thing. And then if you do it in a really nice style, hopefully that customer will also come back to you for all of the generic ones too, just so that everything will match. And then you can sell a ton at the same time. Sticker sheets. You can't do print and cut with a Joy, so you can't make multicolored stickers unless you can find a workaround. But you can do small sticker sheets with single color vinyl by just creating lots of shapes or words. And these are great for kids or people who journal, for example. Baubles. Custom baubles can be really expensive when you buy them already made and with details on. So if you give customers the chance to customize their own plain baubles, it means they can buy a few off you and make them for different people, or they can buy them every year for every major life event. And it's just a really fun thing to offer because there's so many different options you can do for them. If you want some more Christmas vinyl decal ideas, I do have a separate video on that here if you want to check that out. The next one is wall decals, for example, Dalmatian spots for a child's bedroom. These are so easy to make and so easy for customers to apply as well, if they need like a quick decor fix. You may just want to use removable vinyl for these, especially for people who are renting, and then it makes them easy for them to take them off once they have to move. And lastly, laptop decals. So obviously you can't do full laptop skins because the machine isn't big enough, but you can create little quotes and designs for the bottom corner of the laptop or the front. And again, there's something people can switch out every now and again if they want a new colour or a new design. I'm not sure if removable or permanent works better for laptop decals, so do look into that and do your research before offering them. So those are my main ideas. I'm sure you can come up with so many more. And I did also check out the Joy app, which looks like it makes it even easier to design and make from your phone or your tablet. So you can be creating items so quickly in order to sell them. They also have a ton of ideas you can browse, or you can use them as well if you have Cricut Access. Just remember to check the license if you're going to be thinking about selling them, because not all of them you can sell. I hope you found that helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have a Joy and what your favourite thing is to make with it, and also if you have any other great vinyl decal ideas to make with it too. And please don't forget to like, follow and subscribe for more videos like this in future.